Ciao informatico, how are you doing? Thank you. I will stick to this sound until I get it. You will get it. I believe in you. You will find it. Nah, not really. This is a fair question actually, but not really. They should be able to support an infinite amount of clicks. I mean, they for sure do, because I'm using these consoles since March 2022, so it has already been 2 years. They definitely got more than 10 million clicks. I don't really know actually, but I guess so. I think there are. Yeah, they really are. I mean, 10 millions is my guess, but yeah, I assume that I've done at least 10 millions. I'm using OBS. By the way, you can only record the... No. Yeah, I'm sorry. I took it for granted that you already know about the capture cards. So in order to be able to record your consoles and to stream them on your computer, they have to be capture cards. So they need to have installed a capture card that makes them be able to be linked to the computer. The regular devices aren't able to be connected to the computer. Because of this, I had to modify the devices. They are pretty difficult to get, but there should be... I mean, there are still people that do commissions for them, and I guess that they are still selling them. But they are pretty expensive. That's the only bad thing. I ordered mine from America. It depends actually. I think that the $80 that you have seen is only referred to the capture card itself. If you buy the capture card itself, you will only pay the capture card, but you will have to install the capture card by yourself on the console. So you will need so many items and things to be able to open the device and to cut off the parts that are not needed anymore. It is I mean, it's not that much of a complex process, but you should see a video about it. Yeah, I bought them with the capture card already installed, because I didn't have the items and I didn't want to risk to ruin anything, so I prefer to pick a safer choice. There are many different ways in which you can get capture cards. You can order the capture card itself and they will ship it to you, or you can send your device to them and they will install it for you. So you won't have to buy the device itself, but you will have to pay the shipping price. So it is not that good actually. Or you can buy the device directly from them. with the capture card already installed. That is actually the option that I picked. You're welcome. I might have pressed twice the Latios button, so I'm gonna skip the next encounter. There we go. My first ever Pokemon game was Pokemon Pearl. It was so many years ago, and I still got that copy with me. And right now it is what I like to call my Pokemon bank. In that file I got all my shinies. It is plenty of super very good things. And what about you? What is your first ever Pokemon game? Oh, I see. A solid pick too. Yeah, by the way, Pokemon Pearl, yeah, that game really is fantastic. The first ever time that I played Pokemon Pearl was on an Air 4. I was super young, and from one day to another the Air 4 stopped working, and the day before I just leveled up my Infernape to level 100 and then it stopped working. And since that day I've always been purchasing the real copies. And after the Pokemon Pearl on the Air 4, after it stopped working, I just bought the real copy of Pokemon Pearl. So I mean just the same game. Because back in the day when I was a child I didn't really know about all the possible versions of the game. I just knew about Pokemon Pearl, so I just asked to my parents to buy the real cartridge to me. At the time I only knew about the existence of the Air 4. My dad was downloading random games and I've always only played like Super Mario and Pokemon. Hi TD, how are you? Yeah, we just reached 40Ks, as you can see. I will get to 40Ks and 500 today, so yeah, at least an hour and a half. And I should be able to reach 3100 for Tentacool, I guess. I'm doing a bit... No, I wouldn't say a bit more. I'd say that I'm doing 80 encounters per hour for Tentacool. So yeah, I should be able to reach 3100. When I was a child, Groudon has always been one of my favorite Pokemons ever. I don't really know why. I mean, it looks very good, don't get me wrong. But I don't know, there are so many Pokemons that are better than him. I mean, better looking. But I wanted so much a shiny Groudon, actually. Can't wait to go for the World Trio in Generation 4. Yeah, I did. And I also refreshed them. I know that right now they look different from, I mean, the color they got before, but that's just because I dyed the hair 2 days ago. And in the first 5 days, they look a bit different, and then they will turn into like platinum and just the color I got before. It always goes in this way. Yeah, the hot temperature already arrived in Italy. It is pretty hot outside. But I mean, I'm cutting the air in the same way also during the winter, so it doesn't really count. I always have short hair. Oh, that's huge. In Italy we still haven't passed 30 degrees. I mean, in Emilia Romagna, that is my region. I don't know about the other regions. The ones from the south probably already reached 30 degrees, I'd say. Yeah, it really is devastating. But also in the northern regions, during the summer, we also go beyond 30 degrees. I wouldn't say 40. Yeah, for sure. I'd say up to 37, the maximum in the northern regions. Yeah, I also prefer winter, for sure. I prefer winter and autumn. I hate spring because of the allergy. It is already destroying me, and I'm okay with summer, but I'm not really that okay with it in the end because it is too hot. I prefer cold. $47 and a half. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing actually. How are you even able to live with 47 degrees in the outside? Yeah. We are less than 800 soft resets away from 5 times the odds. That is a pretty good result actually. I mean, not good at all, but I mean it's my record so far. tell us what does TD stand for? Four cats are a lot. Shiny purloin. quite good. Quite good, I'd say. The next year I will attend my 3rd year and I will get my degree in time, so it is proceeding good. Thank you for caring. I only have to take 4 exams this year still, because I already took 3 of them, and yeah, then there will be the next year. Yeah, 2nd year. The last exam that I guess you're asking for the last exam that I passed, so it is macroeconomy. I don't remember if the last one that I passed was macroeconomy or an exam about politics. I don't remember actually. The marks in university goes from 0 to 30, not from 0 to 10. By the way, in the exam about polity, the politic exam, I got 27, quite decent. Macroeconomy, I got 24, sadly. If only I could, I would have rejected the mark, but I couldn't because I already rejected it once, and in that specific subject I only could reject the mark once, but I was very prepared, but it was not my day at all. I could have got 30 for sure, but I didn't. That's how it goes. From 0 to 14. I still remember some numbers in Spanish from middle school. But I think that 0 should be 0. I don't know, I don't remember. Informatico, I guess you study informatica. Am I correct? What did you choose? Oh, right. That's fair. How old are you? By the way, 3000 for Tentacool. Oh, nice. By the way, I kind of have the memory of you telling on stream about your... about the fact that you like geography and history. I might be tripping, but I don't know. I kind of have this memory. Yeah, because I think you asked me about my favorite subject and you told me you like history. Yeah, it should be that. Are you gonna study it in your city, or are you gonna move to like another place? All right, that's fair. No, not really. They were, I mean, other topics. Yeah. I studied something about what you wrote in macroeconomy, but it was only, I mean, I'd say the majority of the infos were about the economy in Italy, not about other countries. The politics exam that I got was more about the politics system that we got in Italy, and also the history about the politics in Italy and stuff like that. Yeah, I know. Those are topics that we went through in macroeconomy. But I mean, they also come up in other subjects, but I'd say that macroeconomy was covering the most of them. Kinda. We didn't really went through the World War II. I mean, it is pretty difficult for me to explain what we went through because, I mean, all these subjects in university got specific words, so it's not really easy for me to translate them and be able to explain them properly right now. But yeah, we kind of studied the different types of governments and other things. Don't really want to cover what I studied in the, I mean, on stream. No, when I think to university, also when I'm playing Pokemon, you know? Hi Pokemon, how are you doing? I'm good, I'm good. What about you? We're gonna get to 40Ks and 500 tonight. We are grinding soft resets. In my honest opinion, I'm passing 50Ks. I got this sort of gut feeling. Hi Thiago, how are you doing? How is your round doing? Have you already done something tonight? Or were you waiting for me to come on stream? Nice. I will be on stream for another hour, so will you be able to... I mean, you should be able to get to 500 and something in this hour. It really will be fun. I have no idea what that is actually, Pokemon. Only referring to the main meals, I eat pasta and chicken for lunch and pizza for dinner. Because I didn't eat it yesterday, so I had to eat it tonight. And I'm not gonna mention also the breakfast and the 2 snacks. I also used to, I mean, in the past, not to have my breakfast, and it was not good actually. I still don't like eating in the morning, but because of the book, I have to eat in the morning. But I still don't really like it actually. Yeah, it's the same for me, literally. I really don't feel like eating in the morning, even if I'm starving. I'm not a fan of any of those actually, but I don't know, because I don't like the I mean, hot climate, so I would say the mountain trip, but on the other hand I also don't like the freaking insects and bugs and that shit. So I would say a 50-50. I'm fine with both of them actually. I might go for a 60% mountain, 65% mountain, 35% beach. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was not referring to the snowy mountains, but yeah, if there is too cold, there are not gonna be insects, that's for sure. But I've never practiced like skiing or like snowboarding, so I was not referring to the snow at all. I was just referring to some like excursions on the mountains, stuff like that. I lie. It would be nice actually. It would be nice. I feel like that Tentacool is coming around 3,400. That's my guess. And now that I think about it, I will also have to teach these Shinyhunter fly, because I will have to go and change the nickname to the Tentacool, and then I will for sure forget the move. I only did it once. I was very young, so I wouldn't even count it. I was like 7 years old or 8, like stuff like that. Yeah, don't worry, you're fine. Oh, that's a good question. I've been playing basketball for 8 years, but I don't know if that one is my favorite sport. Right now I'm talking about my favorite sport by practicing my favorite sport, not to watch, because I don't really watch sports. Never really watched them. I used to follow football so many years ago, but don't really care actually. But my favorite sport to practice, that's tough, because basketball is very funny and is also super skilled. Everything happens super quickly, and I like that stuff. I like fast things, fast sports, so I would pick basketball and boxing. Those are the two sports that I practice, so I'm able to speak for them, I'd say, and I like them. I don't know which to choose between them two. <clears throat> 180 centimeters. Yeah, welcome to everyone that is joining. Hope you had a great evening. I personally am having a great evening, but it would be greater if I was finding a shiny. That's for sure. Ciao Diego, come stai? Yeah, it never hurts. It would be a dream, Eli. It would be incredible if that many people was able to reach on my channel and like my videos enough to subscribe to the channel. it is actually a super great feeling when it happens that I get even a +1 subscriber. It makes my day actually. Yeah, 40Ks are a lot. And we are only 600 away from 5 times the odds. Not the best, not the best. But it could be worse. The goal is to get Latios before the end of April. I don't know if it's gonna happen actually. But I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna get Tentacool before Alpha Odds. I'm sure. It has to happen. There's no way it doesn't happen. Guys, do you think I'm getting Tentacool before... Don't wanna say before Alpha Odds, but at least before the odds. Are you sure about it? Oh, yeah, guys, I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, like 2 minutes ago I was changing some settings and I pressed the wrong option. I'm sorry. I hope that your experience didn't get ruined by my mistake. We got people from all over the world in the chat. The melting pot is real. And I like it. I assume you're referring to like a friendship, because I've of course met people like from other countries, because I went in other countries. But if we are talking about a friendship, I'd say no. I have some friends that now live abroad, but I've met them in Italy, so it doesn't really count. And I mean, they were born in Italy, so I would say no. Tiago, stop it. Nope. I know nothing about him. I just hope he's not gonna spam anymore. Because if he stuck doing so, I mean if he stick to it, I would have to ban him. No, I didn't. Yeah, I know that he was not being offensive, because I am kinda able to understand something that he writes, but it hurts me like having the chat full of those messages. And because of the fact that he also got a very long name, a very long nickname, it uses so much space in the chat every single time he writes a message. So I mean, if he spams, yeah. But I mean, the previous time I told him that I would have not accepted any more of his spam, and he kinda stopped. But it has been 2 days since I haven't seen him. we are. If you are referring to messages in the chat, I don't. But YouTube is a bit weird sometimes, and it blocks messages for no reason. Yeah, because as Thiago said, Europe blocks the word good. I don't know why. By the way, have a good night. Thank you for passing. Bye bye. Yeah, by the way, he was also writing with 2 different accounts the previous time. It was definitely too much. I mean, I didn't want to be rude, so at the beginning I don't want to say I was okay with it, but I just wanted to see if he was stopping doing so by itself. But he was not stopping, so I told him that he had to stop, and he kinda stopped. But since the last time I seen him, that was two streams ago. For example, in the yesterday's stream and today I haven't seen him, so I don't know. But I haven't banned it. I haven't banned him yet. Drop it. Yeah, there is, unfortunately. Yeah, but not only in Italy actually. It is all over the world. By the way, this afternoon I finished editing the game corner layout, so I also got the game corner round ready. I still have to get to 50k coins in one of the 2 games in which I will hunt in, but I think that I will start hunting for Abra, and then I will go like Abra, Ikan, Sandshrew, and so on. So I don't really need 50k coins since the beginning, but oh nice. I can't wait actually to hunt in game corner. I was able to, I would have been able to hunt with 3 devices, but I've only done, I only put 2 screens on the layout, because there were so many things in the layout and I was not able to put another screen, and also the chat, the webcam, and all that stuff. So in the end I prefer to always go for the optimal choice, but with such a fast hunt I don't really need a 3rd device in the end. But playing with only 2 devices will feel weird, I think. Because I would be able to play with another one, so it will feel pretty strange not to be using all the fingers. Not all the fingers, but all the fingers that I could use. Yeah, 50 minutes. Did you do it in 3rd gen? Because you can literally fulfill the boxes. By the way, I really can't wait to hunt in the game corner and also in the Eternal Forest. Those hunts will be pretty fast. They should be. I already collected a Pokemon from the game corner. I collected a Dratini back in the day, but I will go for it again without any problem. Damn. Single hunting, huge, 15 minutes. How many Abras were you able to see? After how many encounters, after how many scenes have you found it? My favorite film. I think I already got this question before, but I was not sure between a couple of them, because there are so many actually. It's difficult. I'm not able to say just one film. I will say 5 films or trilogies that I liked, because I'm not really able to say just a single film. So I will say I liked a lot the Interstellar, pretty based. Also Shutter Island, so much. There are so many. I think that the Spider-Man trilogy played by Maguire was too much, so I will also include it. I've also liked so much all the first 3 Transformers films. I've only seen the first 3. I should catch up on the other ones actually. Yeah, I liked them a lot back in the day. But I don't know if I would put them in my top tier. I'm also super in love with the Pirates of Caribbean. That film is not objectively in the top because there are many films that are better than that film. Those films, but I don't know, I'm so in love with it. And then I would also say The Lord of the Rings. Did you by any chance met any of the actors? Were you already working in there? It was a lot of years ago actually, so I don't know. Bye bye Pokemon, thank you for being with us. I've seen so many cartoons when I was a child. When I was a child I also started watching One Piece, and I approached the anime back in the day, and like 2 years ago I decided to do a rewatch. Not a rewatch, but I've only watched like some hundreds of the episodes when I was a child, so I decided and I didn't remember it perfectly, and I like to remember everything that I see, so I decided to start it over, and then I am around the episode 670, like Dressrosa by the way. But there are so many cartoons that I've been loving. The Yu-Gi-Oh anime, not all the anime, I've only seen the 5Ds saga, so the one with Yusei. I was watching it with my sister back in the day. She's 4 years old, older than me, so she was also, she was pretty old already, but we were watching it together. I could never forget it. And then I've seen, there are so many cartoons that I've seen, but I think that a lot of them are like European or Italian, I don't know. There is one that was named Antic. I don't know if you know it. Then I would also say Monster Allergy. I was a fan of it. Hi Papi, how are you doing? I'm good. Thank you for caring. Alright, Eli, I just googled it and I've never seen it. I'm sorry. By the way, I've also seen Dragon Ball. There was also a cartoon that I was in love with. The name is Ultimate Muscle. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It was huge actually. Oh, that's sad. Were you using the static ability? If you were using the ability, it is pretty sad actually. And that's sad to hear because I'm in love with Arbok. But back in the day, I was also... I mean, I was not entirely hunting for Marip. Because I was just running around in that place. I just wanted to do a phase. I was not even using the static ability. And I also stepped on an Icans after 14 Ks and 1 encounter. Yeah, that's a good idea. Go for it. Did you go for the starter? Hi, Mr. Wu. Yeah, we broke 40 Ks. And also 3 Ks. I hope for you that Thiago isn't reading what you're writing. Because for him to get a Totodile, it took 29 Ks and CN. 29 Ks CN. Oh, Thiago read the message. Happened. You will be luckier with this injury in Giratina. Yeah, it was. I mean, he didn't phase, and it was deserved actually. Totodile is by far the best looking of the trio. Broken color combination. No, I don't. I've never really played mobile phone games. I've been playing like Clash Royale, but not even that much. Don't really like playing mobile phone games. I don't know, I kinda feel like they are a waste of time. I mean, if it happens that I'm at home and I got some free time, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I just use that time to bring on some projects for the channel. In fact, I already did so many layouts for the future, and I mean, when I'm outside, I mean. I don't really need to play with mobile phone games. I mean, it is better not to get distracted during the lessons or stuff like that. Yo, huge. I don't know the game, but congrats. Yeah, I think that it is worth playing mobile games only if you are like competing or like trying to be someone in the game, you know? But I mean, competitions in mobile phone games are pretty strange actually. Nowadays it's pretty difficult to become a professional player of mobile phone games. I mean, it is pretty difficult to become a professional player of any game in general. But yeah. By the way, I will get to 500 and then I will go off stream, and I should be able to also reach, I mean exactly reach 3100 for Tentacool. It would be cool if I was able to synchronize the two encounters like perfectly. And I'm also, I mean, I will be stopping sooner in this week because in the next 2 months I will have to go off stream sooner, not later than 20 than like 11, I mean 11:30 in Italy. And it is gonna be 11:30 in 10 minutes because I want to get used to go off stream earlier, because I will have to wake up earlier in the next 2 months because of the worst ever lesson schedule my university ever dropped, and that's it. I have to adapt. Yeah, I think that I will stream from like 9:30, because right now, like today I started the stream at 9:30, and I think that this will be the schedule I will stick to in the future, but I don't think I will be ever streaming in the afternoon. If I got the lessons, it is impossible. If I don't have the lessons, I might do it, but it depends on like how far ahead I am with what I'm studying. But it would be like something super occasional actually, and I will let you know before. But it would be pretty difficult for me to stream in the afternoon. I've only did it once. By the way, I think that this schedule will be from 9:30 to 11 o'clock / 11:30. In that range, I will have to go off stream from today on. But I don't know the time for you, so you will have to figure it out by yourself. I mean, you should be a single hour. I mean, Italy should be 1 hour ahead of Portugal as far as I remember. So yeah, for you, I would be going on stream around 8:30. I would say. Oh, later. Never mind. Let's go. No, I would not. We broke 3,100. Easy. Last 2 encounters. I mean, 4 encounters. It is never clutching. Nope. I will wait to scroll down the party to synchronize it with the Latios. Let's see. It is never happening. And there it is, nothing. By the way, guys, thank you so much for being in my company as always. I've been so much fun today. Yeah, thank you for being with me, and I see you in the next one.